senses.
The next part of this procedure is put in your A or P bolts. They're really studs. Really simple. Grab them with the provided assembly lubricant. You're gonna thread the bottom and then just hand tighten them all as tight as you can by hand. That's it. Then you get your head gasket. It only goes in one way. If you try to cram it in the other way, it's not gonna line up correctly. So make sure you do that.
So stop it. Don't go further than that if it don't go in.
Exactly. So once the gasket's there, you got to make sure that you set your timing. Piston number 1 to TDC. The way that you know, you put your hand here, and you can feel where you can still wiggle the crank by hand, and there's like no play at all. Once you feel that you turn it left and right and the piston itself doesn't move, that means you're at TDC. Leave it alone. I would recommend marking it down at the bottom at the crank. Get a Sharpie or something, that way you can remember where you have it. We're going to mark it in a little bit, but once you have that, you're good. I'm going to do, even though ARP doesn't say it in their little instructions, I'm going to tighten these down just a hair, just because I want to make sure everything's snug. I'm not going to tighten these down to like hard at all. I just want to make sure they're in there nice. It's really weird that they want you to do it like that, but that's just what they want you to do. So they use a 4mm. So all I'm going to do is literally grab it. That's it. Just not even like a quarter turn, just a little slight turn. Once I feel it actually snug up, I'm stopping. That's it. That's probably what they mean by hand tightened. I could be wrong, but that's where I'm at. So those are all down using the assembly lube provided in the box. Next is actually the head. So the head only goes in one way, just like the studs also only go in one way, so be careful. Just a second here. Make sure the bottom of the head is clean. So the bottom of the head right now is covered in oil, so I'll show you guys that right now. There's the head. So all this is covered in oil right now. You cannot have any residue on here at all. So make sure you get your part cleaner again and clean all that surface off. Because you can't have anything on there with actual oil, because it won't seal. So with your parts cleaner, clean that surface. And then when you're done cleaning it, just put your hand over it really quick and make sure that it's actually what's the word, all the way like smooth. Thorough, yeah, thorough, clean, dry, grease free. I don't know. I'm saying things, so I repeat it. Kind of like the anchor man. When he keeps putting stuff on the prompter and he starts saying
Oh,
it.
and he keeps reading it.
So fuck you, America.
What? Baxter.
No. Fucking field goals the dog. One of the funniest scenes in that movie. That's funny though. So now that's clean. Just with your hand. Just make sure you don't feel any residue. We're good. This is pretty heavy now, so with the cams and everything else installed. Pepe, grab this thing. So you need a buddy here. So hold on. Okay, so this side goes this way. Hold it up, hold it up. So there's only one way these bolts go in. Slowly. All the way down. There you go. Boom. So now the head's now on. Now with that done, I have to lift up my camera now because the engine's a lot higher. So we're gonna lift you guys up here. Hold on.
Oh, incredible.
Alright. Hopefully you guys can see this. I'm gonna check my camera. Yep, you guys can see that.
Can I borrow this? Check out my neighbor.
No.
It's pretty hot.
Okay, then yes.
Okay.
So now there's a torque sequence to put the head on. ARP gives it to you in a book, on a piece of paper that comes in the box.
Over here.
There you go. Now it tells you here, number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So to 80 foot-pounds. So it says the preload torque sequence. So follow the manufacturer's specifications. So this is useless other than the 80 foot-pounds. So we're going to preload these. Go like that.
This is when we need elevator music.
You ready? Let's see, if I play music, freaking YouTube will be like, hey, you put on music, you're not supposed to be playing. And then I get in trouble.
But it's not illegal if you play it with your mouth. Doo, 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 doo.
Oh, I gotta take these caps off.
That's all I know.
Do, 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 do.
Hey, you actually knew what I was doing.
Yep. Some Jeopardy.
Some jar. It's not Jeopardy, it's Jeopardy.
Wait a minute.
Can't say the proper words.
We're missing one.
For where? This one?
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure? Got it right? Didn't you rub on it earlier? When you rubbed this?
No, it fell out of the box.
Oh. Blowing it, blowing it. There you go. Spit on it, call me daddy.
Puppy.
Oh man. Sure it goes in there?
Mm-hmm. It's just not straight in there. Let's see if we can get it moved up a little bit.
A little doobie.
There you go.
Oh shit. My bad. Alright, was it in there quick? Sorry.
So some assembly lube. This one's not sliding in like all the other ones did. There we go.
Yeah. Call me daddy.
So this uses a triple square bit. I'm gonna see if I have them long enough, because all the ones in the middle reach. The ones I'm concerned about are the ones on the sides. So we're gonna test fit everything right now. So let's give us a second here. Okay, so now this is the procedure for installing getting the head put in. And there's a specific torque sequence. ARP wants you to follow the torque sequence 3 times, adding up to 80 foot-pounds. So the way that we figured pretty much is the first torque sequence is 27 foot-pounds, the second one is 57 foot-pounds, and the third one will be at 80 foot-pounds. So the first torque sequence will start from here, and the way that you know if you're correct, I'll give you a little picture. You'll see over here, this is the cam gear, and over here this is the VVTI. Another good way to tell is the cam caps are right here too. So you'll see that. That's the easiest way to find it quickly. But okay, so we set our torque wrench to 27 foot-pounds, and we're going to follow the sequence. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Got it? So make sure you have a buddy with you, because with the engine stand, it will move. Just like that. Put your foot on the bottom. No, put it on the bottom on your foot. There you go. That's the first one. Oh, and this is an M10 triple square bit that you're going to need to torque this down with. Okay, guys? Triple square. Two.
And why is it important to follow the spec sequence?
Because if you don't, the head gasket actually won't set flat. Instead it'll warp, and then that's the end of that. You'll end up leaking oil or coolant.
There you go. You learned something.
So that's also very, very important to anybody putting any type of large gasket in a car. Valve cover, head gasket, intake manifold, exhaust manifold. 4. And here's number 5. Number 6. Number 7. Number 8. That works.
Works. Hey, I'm good for something.
Good for everything, Pepe.
Oh, definitely.
Number 9. And number 10. All right. That's the first set of torque sequences. Back to number 1. And now the next is 54 foot-pounds. So same procedure. Back to number 1. And now it's going to be harder. So make sure your torque wrench is set and your buddy's holding, because this is going to go on a lot harder.
That's what she said.
She did. One. Two. Three. Four. No. I'm not drunk.
One more.
5. Pretty much.
Uno más y yo listen.
Number 6. Number 7. Number 8. Number 9. Last but not least, number 10. Whoa. Scary, because we don't have the spark plugs in there. Okay. Last but not least, go back to number 1, and then you set your torque wrench to 80 foot-pounds.
Don't be lazy and go straight to 80, thinking it'll work, because it won't.
No, because what happens if you go straight to 80 the first time, the gasket won't set right, and you're done.
There goes your build.
Exactly. Here goes your entire build. Well, a whole head gasket. You can take the whole head off and do it all over again.
Now, unless you got money to buy another one, go for it.
Do it.
Shit.
All day. Don't listen.
Don't listen to us. We don't know what we're doing.
Okay. So now I have my torque wrench set to 80 foot-pounds. Pepe, hold.
Go.
Number 1.
Hey everybody, PincheAls here. Thanks again for watching. Sorry we cut the video short. The camera died. It sucks, honestly, and it really does suck. But you guys are at the end. Just follow the last torque sequence using the 80 foot-pounds and you're good. You're straight. You finished it. You built a big turbo 1.8T. Well, you built a motor. We built a motor together. It was awesome. Got to give a big shout out to Ray Ray, Oscar, Pepe, my wife, Janky Garage, getting a lot of advice from them. Tim, thank you Tim, for all the parts and all the stuff that we needed to get this car put back together. Freaking awesome, man. I don't know how to say it as many times as possible, but thank you Tim. Thank you my subscribers, thank you my viewers. You guys are all awesome. Great, thank you for the great feedback and comments. Very helpful. It's helping me out to figure out what else I need to do to help you guys out. So thanks again for watching. Stay tuned because we have more content coming. We actually got a video of the car running. We got a video, we're going to have a video of breaking in on the break-in procedure of your engine, which is very, very vital for your engine to be healthy literally the first 50, 100, 200, and then 1,000 miles. That's going to be your break-in procedure. If you guys don't follow it, oh man, you have to redo a lot of this stuff, unfortunately. So stay tuned and enjoy. Thanks again for watching.